Hey Pete, I love your skipping the rock drill. It's an amazing drill for learning how to hit slice on your serve because it teaches everyone to move forward with their forward edge. Now, I am going to show everyone how they're going to correct their ball when it's curving and make it go into the correct box. So, just a quick review. You're skipping the stone drill. We were just letting loose and letting it fly and making the ball spin using the front edge going forward, like this. And as we raise up the height of the ball, it becomes more like a slice serve. So we have our side spin here, and as we get higher and higher, it becomes a slice serve, right? All the same action. So what I've done here is I've created a really easy drill so that you can start to learn to direct the ball into the correct service box. Now that it's curving and spinning, it's not going to feel, travel, or sound the same. It's not a flat ball any longer, it's got spin on it. So if you notice over on the far side, I've got a basket that's way off to the left of the service box. And I'm now going to make that my target. That's where I'm going to try and make my ball land. Rather than try and make it land in the service box, I'm going to let it spin, I'm going to let it curve and do its thing, what it's supposed to do, and I'm going to try and actually hit that target over there from close up to the net. So we're going to move up here to this first mark. I'm about in the middle of the service box, and I'm going to hit my slice serve, and I'm going to let that ball travel over to that cart on the outside. Darn it, I missed. So that's really what the ball should do if we're holding the correct grip and we let the spin make it travel. It's going to curve from right to left if you're a righty. And if you're Pete, the ball is going to curve from left to right because he's a lefty. So we're going to practice doing that a bunch of times. And if you noticed, I started in abbreviated motion, kind of like you started with the skip the rock. We started down here. Right now I'm just going to start in abbreviated so I get the feel of where my racket face is going. I'm going to move back to the service line to my second mark. And go through the same drill. You should be repeating this probably 50 to 100 times up close. Move back, move back, move back. Now we're going to do it from here. Do it a bunch of times. And finally, we move to the baseline. And from the baseline here, we're going to really let that ball curve. Now I need to get the ball in the box, right? So how am I going to do that? I don't want to change how I'm hitting the ball. I want to change about how I'm thinking about hitting the ball. Instead of aiming and trying to go for the correct service box, what I'm going to do now is I'm going to aim way to the right. So I've placed a towel on the net. It's almost directly across from me. And in my mind's eye, I'm going to aim at that towel. All right? So the ball is now going to curve, and we're thinking it's going to land in the correct box. If I aim straight across from me, it's going to curve from right to left into the correct service box. So here we go. I'm actually aiming there. So you can see, I think maybe in that video, hopefully you can see how my ball is curving. I really, in my brain, I was aiming at that towel, and I'm just going to let the ball curve right into the correct service box. So that's a quick, easy drill for you guys to do. Get used to the idea that the ball's not going to travel, sound, or feel the same when you're hitting a slice serve. You're on the right track if that's what's happening. All right, Pete, I'll talk to you later.